Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 13 and has autism. We paint together, working on his fine motor skills. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings, and then I paint the rest. So I'm painting some different flowers today, I think. That's always the way I go, because you never know what will happen once the paint starts. So I think sometimes I'm going to do one thing and then something changes my mind or the paint, and I have different ideas. And so we shall see what happens as I paint here. I'm trying to kind of do a little more realistic looking things, and so I'm trying to think through like how to kind of color them and make them a little more, I don't know what the right term is, but we'll see. We shall see. So I'm also trying to kind of figure out how to do shading and like move things upwards and downwards, in the sense of smaller and larger things. I'm trying to kind of grasp how to work through that, but I'm not quite sure if I'm there yet, so we'll see. Oh, my orange is very light. The shading of it, like it doesn't, it's kind of see-through. The colors aren't sticking, if that makes sense. I'm not explaining it very well. It's transparent-ish. So we're just going to keep working around here. Oh, and I'm dropping paint, but that's okay. You see the little dots? It's okay. It's just paint. That's always my reply. It's just paint. So I have to put my paintbrush down without it rolling away. I need a different holder for my paints, but I keep just using the same thing, and I have to change it a little bit. So now let's see. Make some more. This one I'm going to make a little bit smaller. I just got sidetracked because I realized I somehow spilt a whole bunch of my paints, but it's okay. It's okay. Once these dry a little bit, I'm going to go back and kind of fill them in with some more color. In the reds and things. Owen, if I sound like I'm in slow motion, it's because I am. Owen was awake at 4 this morning, wanting the world to get moving. He was very much ready to go to school. Today it was his therapy day, and so that means a lot to him. That means he wants to go to therapy, and he wants to go to school, and he wants exactly his routine. And yesterday was kind of rough because for some reason right now he's not wanting to go anywhere besides the things that his normal routine things. And so yesterday I had told him that our church was having their Easter egg hunt, and he definitely he has fun once he's at places, but I think it's hard for him to process. And so he didn't want to go. He couldn't process it. And then he, like, all night long, he kind of struggled with that. And then I think that's part of why he woke up so early this morning, was because he was still thinking about everything that had happened with that. So it's just really a lot for him to kind of deal with. So he woke up this morning wanting to make sure that his schedule was going to be exactly what he thought it was going to be today. And it was. I mean, he went to his school, and then he went to his therapy, and then went and got some chicken nuggets at Chick-fil-A. If you don't know, it's like a fast food restaurant if you don't have Chick-fil-A. I don't know what countries they're in, so I haven't ever explored that or looked, but so we got our chicken nuggets, and he ate them. He was very hungry. Tonight he ate all of that and then requested more. So he hasn't he goes through spurts where he'll eat really good, and then there's days, like all of us, we don't eat as good or something. So today he really ate good, which makes the mama happy. But he was extremely tired when he went to bed. He wanted to sit with me, and then he couldn't make himself go to bed. And so finally, like, you have to go to bed, dude. And he stood in the hall for a little bit. He wanted one more hug, one more prayer, which can't turn away either one of those. And then he finally went and laid down, and it was moments and he was asleep. So hopefully this mama will not be far behind him, because I definitely could use the sleep. So hopefully hopefully my sweet baby O will sleep tonight and not wake up with lots on his mind again. Since he had a routine day, hopefully that will mean he'll have a more of a routine night. So, okay, I think I'm gonna do I don't think so. No, I think I am. I was and I was and I wasn't. See, there it was 5 and now this is 6, and depending on like the rule of some of like you're supposed to do uneven or even, so we're just gonna go for it. It doesn't matter. It's just paint. We're just having fun. We're learning. We're doing. We're exploring. All works. Okay. And I think the tired mama is gonna just let it be. I keep just trying to decide if I want to put a little yellow in there, just a tiny bit, to, like, when it dries, it'll kind of, I think that's better. I think that's better. So, let's see. I think I need to add a few little lines in here. I think that's what it needs. Some, just where it's little shades. So it shows more of like where the like the petals are, because once it kind of dries, it'll, oops, that was gonna be a little bit too much. Alrighty, I think that's more where we needed to go. Okay, so now that I did that, I'm gonna come in here with this little coloring match. Oops. Tomorrow I am supposed to get a new stand, so I think that will, for my phone, I think that will help. And then hopefully I can set my light up a little bit differently, and that will help. Okay, so we're gonna do O for Owen, since he helps me with the backgrounds, and then L and B. There we go. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Toodles, toodles.